There's a secret that high IQ people rarely talk about. Not because they're hiding it, but because most of them don't even realize they're doing it. It's not their memory. It's not their reading speed. It's not even how much they know. It's something far more specific, a hidden pattern in the way they think that separates them from everyone else in the room. Today, we're going to expose that secret completely. And more importantly, you're going to learn exactly how to use it yourself. Psychologists have spent decades studying high IQ individuals, trying to understand what actually makes their thinking different, and what they consistently found surprised them. It wasn't that high IQ people knew more. It wasn't that they processed information faster. The real difference was in how they approached problems that had no obvious answer. When everyone else hit a wall, high IQ individuals did something instinctively different. They changed direction. They questioned the problem itself. They found solutions in places nobody else thought to look. Researchers gave this pattern a name. They called it lateral thinking. So here it is, the secret. Lateral thinking, a concept formally identified by psychologist Edward de Bono in 1967, is the cognitive ability to step outside your existing mental framework and attack a problem from a completely unexpected angle. While most people think vertically, following logic step by step in one direction, high IQ individuals naturally shift sideways. They ask not just, what is the answer, but am I even looking at this the right way? That one shift, that sideways move, is what produces the kind of thinking that genuinely astonishes people. And here is the most important part. This is not a gift. This is a skill, a learnable, trainable, developable skill that anyone can build, including you. Think about the last time someone came up with a solution that made you think, why didn't I see that? Chances are they weren't smarter than you in any conventional sense. They just approached the problem from a different angle. They questioned something you accepted as fixed. That's lateral thinking in action. And once you understand the mechanics behind it, you'll start doing it too. Here's how it actually works inside the brain. Your mind builds mental models, internal frameworks, based on everything you've experienced and learned. These models are powerful. They help you solve familiar problems quickly, but they also create invisible walls. Once your brain has decided what a problem is, it stops looking beyond that definition entirely. This psychological phenomenon is called functional fixedness, and it affects everyone. What high IQ individuals do differently, consciously or not, is they pause before accepting the problem at face value. They ask, what am I assuming here that might not be true? That one question cracks the wall open, because almost every stuck problem contains a hidden assumption, an invisible boundary that was never actually real. The moment you identify and challenge that assumption, the problem transforms. Solutions that were always there, just outside your original frame, suddenly become visible. This is the high IQ secret. Not raw intelligence, not memorization, the ability to question the frame itself. Here's what makes this genuinely exciting. Research on lateral thinking consistently shows that this ability is not fixed at birth. It improves with deliberate practice. Studies show that people who regularly pause to ask, what else could be true here, who consciously resist the first obvious answer and explore alternative angles, measurably strengthen their lateral thinking ability over time. High IQ individuals who use this skill naturally developed it through years of intellectual curiosity, problem exploration, and comfort with uncertainty. But you don't need years, you need awareness. The moment you understand that your brain defaults to vertical thinking and that you have the ability to choose a lateral move instead, everything changes. You are now using the same cognitive pattern that produces the thinking people spend their whole lives admiring. So let's bring it all together. The secret behind high IQ thinking isn't a mysterious genetic gift. It's a pattern, specific, identifiable, and completely learnable. High IQ individuals think differently, not because their brains are built differently, but because they've developed the habit of stepping sideways when everyone else keeps pushing forward. They question assumptions. They reframe problems. They look where nobody else thought to look. That pattern is called lateral thinking. And now you know exactly what it is, how it works, and how to build it yourself. The next time you face a problem that feels impossible, don't push harder. Step back, question the frame, look sideways. That's not just smart thinking, that's high IQ thinking, and it was always available to you.